Hello and welcome. The question often asked is, how much money do I need to move to Canada? It's an important question because it could be the difference between success and failure. The amounts presented in this video are in Canadian dollars, and it's the amounts required by Immigration Canada to satisfy the application. Let's move to the first one. The amount of money required by a single person is $14,690. You're coming alone, so you have a lot of flexibility with regard to employment and housing. Typically, we're looking for an apartment, a single apartment, which would be a lot more expensive than if you opt to stay in a room and share the amenities. With that, you're more flexible with housing and employment. You may not be working in the field, your field straight away, but you do have some options as a single person as to what you can do to keep your costs down. Next one is a couple. Again, as a couple, the same applies. Flexibility with accommodation and employment. And the amount required is $18,288, because essentially you'll be applying together. Now, with a child, that child could be a teenager or a young baby. The amount is $22,483. What you do have to consider, though, is if you're both working, you're going to have to consider, if it's a young child, the cost of childcare and weigh it up against what you'll be earning and what you'll be paying for childcare. Everything is going to stem from what your circumstances are and what you're looking for as far as a standard of living and what's available for you. Because with a child, you probably won't be living in a room. You're probably looking for an apartment or something a lot larger. Now we have two children. The amount required is $27,297. Now we have many more variables to deal with. Do we have two teenagers? Do we have a preschool child and one going to school? Again, everything I've mentioned before is going to apply. So now it's expanding out, becomes a little bit more complex when you bring in children, because you have to consider their needs and your ability to provide resources to meet those costs. Additional family sizes. Well, this could be a mix of children and adults. So let's just go through the numbers. Family members, 5 family members, the amount required is $30,690. 6 family members, $34,917. 7 family members. Again, it could be a mixture of adults, adult children, and parents. 7 family members, $38,875. If there are more than 7 people, for each family member, for each additional family member, you have to add $3,958 for each additional family member over 7 people. Now, these numbers are the latest numbers given by Government of Canada or Immigration Canada in June 2024, this year. So think about that, and you're going to have to do some additional calculations with regard to housing. We're going to cover that in another video, but I'm going to add another video to this later on, which will expand on the topic. But I just hope it provides information for a start, because a lot of people have been asking about where they find the information about how much money they should have when they come, but the application will tell you. I just thought I'd cover it here. Okay, take care. See you next video.